By the time many women reach 25, certain things quietly fall away: habits, expectations, and versions of themselves that once felt permanent. Few conversations acknowledge this subtle shedding, but it shapes how women experience adulthood. At first glance, people notice external markers: changing friendships, different jobs, perhaps a calmer fashion sense. But the deeper transitions are internal. One of the most pervasive is the outgrowing of the compulsion to please everyone. In teenage years and early 20s, approval feels like currency. By 25, many women begin to recognize the cost: depleted boundaries and a muffled inner voice. Gradually, saying no becomes not rude but necessary. Prioritizing personal needs becomes an act of preservation, not selfishness. Another quiet evolution is the diminishing need to define identity by a relationship status. Society positions partnership as proof of arrival. Yet by mid 20s, an increasing number of women discover value in being single without it warranting explanation. Independence ceases to be a placeholder and becomes an intentional choice. Perfectionism also loosens its grip. Where once every decision felt monumental and error intolerable, experience teaches that mistakes are data, not indictments. Careers, hobbies, and even wardrobes become experiments rather than declarations of self-worth. This doesn't eliminate ambition, it reframes it into sustainable growth. There is also an outgrowing of adolescent intensity, those dramatic social hierarchies, constant comparisons, and the need for immediate belonging. Networks thin, but the remaining connections are chosen with purpose and honesty. Vulnerability persists, but it's selective, offered when it nourishes rather than when it pleases. Finally, many women stop apologizing for occupying space. Confidence may not roar. It often settles into a quiet steadiness. By 25, priorities are less about proving and more about becoming. These shifts are not universal timetables, nor are they finishes. They are unfolding processes, subtle emancipations that deserve attention. Recognizing what has been outgrown makes room for what comes next: a fuller, freer version of oneself.